So today we're talking about getting back on track after the summer break, or if you are in the southern hemisphere, moving to spring. And it's very easy to say, here are some tips to help you get over the overwhelm. Well, you know, what does that overwhelm look like to you? Are you sitting there today thinking, oh, the whole house is a mess? Or maybe you do the Flylady system along with me. You had some really good routines going, and they kind of, you know, you fell off the wagon over the summer. Or maybe you're sitting there today and you're sitting in the chair just thinking, I don't know where to start. I just don't know what to do. Well, that's where I come in. Today I've made some notes. I've got like 5, 6, 7 action steps that will get you out of various scenarios. And the beauty of it is that you take the 3 that appeal to you, the ones that feel right to you, and we're going to get you back on track. We're going to give you that feeling of being back in control. So if that sounds like a good plan, let's dive in. Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. I am your routines coach here on YouTube, and we are getting back on track, getting organized. And do not let me forget, at the end of the video, I will mention the Get Organized conference that's coming up. You can register from today. The link is in the video information and in the comment box. It's a free summit, it's a free conference, the biggest organizing conference in the world. I'm one of the speakers, but anyway, let's get into getting you moving forward today. So after summer break, here's the first scenario. Maybe you are just feeling overwhelmed, don't know where to start today. Okay, so number 1, if you choose this mission, is we're just write down 3 things that you need to get done today. Okay, just write them down. What is the thing that is most weighing on your mind? You know, and we're not talking about reorganizing the whole house, but, you know, small things like, oh, you really need to work out what is for dinner tonight. You need to put on a load of laundry, or you need to phone the insurers about something, okay? And we're not making a big long list, just 3 things, because that way you see your plan. You're not going to be paralyzed by all the different things that you have to do. Okay, so that's number 1. Oh, let me just get my glasses on. Second action point. Do you feel like your house is kind of exploded over the course of the summer or over the break? Okay, so you're going to set a timer. Or 3 songs, you know, whatever. I always use the timer. And you're going to do 15 minutes of doing a tidy up in your house. I like to split it up and be really specific about this and do 5 minutes, a 5-minute P.U.P.A. P.U.P.A. stands for pick up and put away. 5 minutes in, I usually go for 3 different rooms, like the living room, I will do the kitchen and our bedroom. 5 minutes just working for 1 song, or 5 minutes, and it's just going to give you that feeling of you're working on, you know, one area, and you'll see a bit of progress there, because often the house feeling like everything is exploded is because you haven't put things away. Okay, so 15 minutes doing a quick house tidy. Right, on to number 3, and this is, if you've kind of lost all your momentum over the summer. If you do the Flylady system along with me, or maybe you've got your own morning routine, evening routine, and I want you to go and look at that routine and do 1 thing from it. And the reason I'm asking you to do that is often we think, oh, I can't do my whole routine, so I won't do any of it. Sound familiar? Been there, done that. And we just want you to get you up and over that hurdle of thinking, oh, I can't do it all, so I'm just going to throw away the whole routine. You were doing it before, you just need a little leg up to get you back into it again. So go and do 1 thing from your morning routine or your evening routine. And if you need help with that, I've got plenty of videos here on YouTube on my Flylady refresher course playlist that will help you with routines. Okay, moving on to the next one. Number 4, Are your kids now back to school, or maybe they're going back to college, or if you've got kids around, maybe you're doing homeschool, and you're already beginning to feel that stress of maybe in the morning there's a lot of shouting going on, a lot of panicking, you know, where are the school bags and stuff. I want you to go back to the idea of setting up things the night before, an evening reset, an evening routine. So you're just going to spend, 10 or 15 minutes with the kids the night before, looking at the school bag. Do they need their gym kit? Do they need forms signed? What are they going to be doing the next day? Can you get them to look out their school uniform or their whatever outfit they're going to be wearing and have that ready? Because just having it set up the night before means that when you get up in the morning, you already know what's happening, the kids know what's happening, and it just makes for an easier start to the day. So a wee bit of evening prep is going to pave the way for a nice tomorrow. And I've been posting about that on my blog, dianedenmark.com. I was posting just last week about the evening routine, how I set up mine. So got plenty of ideas there. Right, we are on to number 5, and this is if you're feeling right now that you're kind of overwhelmed because you're tired or your energy has gone. And here I want you to do a little energy booster. I want you to either get outside or do some, gentle breathing, take a break. And I know you probably feel like, well, I've been taking a break the whole time. This is an intentional break, okay? So 5 or 10 minutes, if possible, get outside. That is a great mood booster. It's just like being outside, you're kind of connected, like there is something bigger here, and you're not thinking about all the problems that you've got. So 5 or 10 minutes, get outside and take a break. And you hear me, and I know you hear me a lot, we almost make it a drinking game every time I say getting some daily self-care. But when I'm coaching one-on-one with people, it's the number one thing that is missing from their day that gives, if you're not getting in the self-care daily, you've got nothing to give from. You've got to top yourself up, and whether that's tea or a glass of water. Moving swiftly on to number 6. Then we have number 7, and then I'll tell you about Get Organised, your free ticket. Okay, this is for those of you who are feeling right now that, summer has passed. You had all these plans and nothing happened, and you were going to do, you had all these projects, you were going to do all these things with the kids, and it kind of fizzled out. We're going to switch that around, okay? We're going to turn the negatives into the positives. I want you to write down right now, take out a pen, paper, and write down the negative feeling that you're feeling like right now and turn it into a positive. Like maybe if you fell off of your routines, say, well, I fell off of my routines, but it taught me that having the small routines really makes a big difference. I don't want to do my routines, but I know that I just have to do them because, you never regret doing the routines. Or maybe you thought, I was going to do that project. And it's like, well, you know what? Instead, we had some really nice times this summer. It was very hot. We just relaxed. We made some good memories. So you're going to change those negative thoughts into positives. And that way we can plan for the future. Right, number 7 is if you are sitting there today watching the video and you think, well, I know what I need to get done, but there's so many interruptions or things are going on. I've got you need an action plan for your project. Okay, and I talked about this at last year's Get Organised Summit, and I've made a video about it. You're going to use the top of the hour method. And basically what that is if you've got what you know you need to get done today, but you can't do it at regular times because you're looking after small kids or your mental energy is all over the place, you get distracted. That would be me. What you do is at the top of the hour, like at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, not every hour, but 6 or 7 times a day, you set your timer at the top of the hour, like at 10 o'clock, and you choose one thing from your list, because you've made a little list of what you need to get done today, You go and work on it for 10 minutes, and usually that will get you started on it. And then when you've done your small task, you go back to, you know, looking after the kids or resting or whatever it is. And if you need more information on it, I will link to the video on the top of their method. But it just gives us that plan for our day. Even if we know that, well, you know, there's a lot of things going on, it gives us the flexible structure that we're craving. It removes that pressure of looking at that long to-do list thinking, well, when am I going to get it done? You're going to do a little bit at the top of the hour. Right, and before we finish up, let me remind you about the Get Organised HQ conference, which is taking place next month. You can sign up from today. I've got a free ticket for you. If you don't know what it is, it's the world's biggest organising conference. Biggest names in the industry are there. I'm one of the speakers again this year. I'm talking about decluttering without guilt, how to host your own swap party. And you can sign up for the free ticket from today. Register today. I'll put the link in the video information. There will be a link in the pinned comments here. I'll also put it on, it's on my blog, dianedenmark.com. And it's funny, I've got the all access pass, the paid one where you can watch from right now, and I'm going through as many sessions as possible so I can share with you the ones to look out for. And it's funny because I started watching last week and I've already been inspired. I've been decluttering more. I have changed up my menu planning a bit. I've got inspiration for setting the table this Christmas. Yeah, there's stuff about holidays and Christmas there. Outfit inspiration. So anyway, you're going to want your ticket for that. It's free. Link is down below. But anyway, right here and right now, let me know, how are you feeling today? Are you feeling overwhelmed? What is the overwhelmed feeling? And which of these 7 action steps that I've given you, choose 1 or 2 of them. Let me know what that's going to be. Okay? And otherwise, I'm going to get on with my day. Going to send you off on your merry way with a wee pom-pom salute. So live long and prosper. May the Danish hygge be with you. Get a wee bit of hygge into your lives. And see you very soon with a ra, ra, ra. Okay, bye for now.